Gamer time. Good gamer time. What? Okay.
You have now destroyed 68% of...
Yeah.
You can't just shoot a hole into the surface of Mars.
Sure I can.
The portal is ready.
I have to fucking use my stuff again. It's annoying. Can this stop appearing? I don't want to see this on the top right all the time.
You can't be here.
I can and I am.
BFG 10,000 just across from this facility.
Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing.
The power source of the BFG 10,000 should be of interest to you as well.
Warning, the Slayer has entered the facility. Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing.
Wow, this is so much easier than the master level.
Warning. Slayer threat level at maximum. Warning. BFG 10,000 is firing. Warning. BFG 10,000 is firing. Warning. BFG 10,000 is firing.
What am I stuck on?
Warning. BFG 10,000 is firing.
Oh my. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Fuck it. Dude. I'm doing the thing again where I have no shotgun ammo, so my brain shuts off.
Warning. BFG 10,000 is firing. Warning. BFG 10,000 is firing. Warning. BFG 10,000 is firing.
I'm stuck on nothing.
Warning. BFG 10,000 is firing.
Perfect.
Warning.
The entrance is locked.
BFG 10,000 is firing.
The schematics show a maintenance hatch on the bridge.
Warning. BFG 10,000 is firing.
Yeah. What are the challenges in this? 3 arm cannons. Oh. Nice. Well, now I only need one of them.
I'm serious, that guy doesn't scare me. I'd like to see him try.
Hey guys, I'm here. Talking about me? Yeah, that's what I thought.
That control pod contains the energy source of the BFG 10,000. I'm lowering it for you now.
I'm telling you, he's on his way. I need you to. Ah!
Warning. Mars surface targeted. Safety
Would you
mechanisms
like me to
activated.
disable the safety protocols? The pod is set to self-destruct. We should move ahead.
Danger. All personnel evacuate to Mars surface.
It's just so sick. It's just so hilarious that they actually just fucking... This is what they put in the game, like...
You can use the facility escape pods to get down to the Mars core,
Whoa. The fuck?
but we have no way of reaching it from here.
The Slayer, the savior of humanity.
God, this game is so satisfying, bro. Oh, perfect. Thank you. What?
surface gun bridge granted. Manual loading initiated.
That is a weapon, not a teleporter.
Not a teleporter.
See Jessica and sign up now for the UAC Mortally Challenged Blood Drive. Be generous. Give your blood.
Give all your blood.
The ion catapult is designed to use only approved UAC ammunition.
I am the UAC ammunition.
Override loading sequence. Fire. 3, 2, 1.
Excellent. Is there something over there? I don't remember actually. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Ow. Oh my god. All my health. Where's my fucking boost? Oh my god. What the fuck? What just happened? And I did it without using a BFC shot. How are you still alive? Dude, I hate all these goddamn tentacles. I forgot there's a marauder in this one. Die, bitch. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Oh boy. Woo! That is a fucking fun Slayer's Gate. I do love that one.
The myth of the Doomslayer. His power, his will to overcome. These are the lies of the
I'm charting a flight path to Mars. Calculating thrust vectors. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Approaching planetary entry phase. Prepare for turbulence.
The lost city of Hebel. This was before your time with the Sentinels. The slip gate will take you to Sentinel Prime where the priest is hiding.
The Lost City of Hebeth. So isn't this though like, because we in Dark Ages we are on the planet of Hebeth. Well, amidst the long and enduring history of Sentinel civilization, there are moments in antiquity that have become buried in time, forgotten chapters that remain concealed to Sentinel historians waiting to be unearthed. The fallen city of Hebeth is one such tale, all but forgotten by to the tombs of legacies past. Once a prosperous port city, a proud, gleaming marker of conquest for the distant tribe of Bethian clansmen of the Outer Worlds, Hebeth bridged the desperate Sentinel cities with the ingenious design of slipgate invention. But it was not meant to last, and among those cities lost in the Crusade of Sentinel Pass was Hebeth, now little more than a smoldering ruin swallowed by the quaking surface of little Mars. Interesting. Hello? Anyone here? There you are. Big bada boom.
The portal ahead will take you to Sentinel Prime, where the Hell Priest Dave Grav is waiting.
Crazy scenery around here. One hundo. Nice.
Great Slayer.
Alert the priest.
This scenery is always whack as well. Love it.
We found him in the valley, just outside the castle walls. He was badly wounded and wearing this.
Guts. Huge guts. Kill them. Must kill them all.
He has fight in him yet.
In spite of his injuries.
Send him to the arena. Let him be judged like the others.
I offer you, O great powerful one, a sign of truce.
Scared? You a little frightened now that I'm here next to your boy?
I know of what you have left behind. Go back to it then. Leave this crusade. You cannot save them. They
You sound scared.
have this, and so I give it to them. If you let the priest live, then I will return to you what the demons took from you so long ago. You need only turn back, and it will be yours again. All the pain you carry will be gone.
Yeah, I think you're a lying bitch.
too have a world to save. Without their souls, there can be no hell energy, and the Argent will cease to flow.
How do I get in there again? Oh.
It is not for you to deny us our chance at prosperity. I cannot stand by and watch at risk. Earth will be consumed, and the energy will continue to flow. Survive against mine.
Yeah, I know you're scared. Hi guys. You seem kind of angry. You seem kind of chill. In the years following the end of the Golden Age, competing factions of Argentina turned against one another, and insidious influence had beset itself upon the Sentinel people, corrupting its once held sacred traditions. The Colosseum, once a place of honorable combat where prisoners of the Argenta were tested for the right to fight in the front lines of their army, has since become a place of blood sport in violation of Sentinel law. The priests have encaged a demon there, a merciless executioner used to enact judgment of their own decree. The gladiator, wielding an accursed shield, which entombs the tormented soul of his undying master, remains undefeated in battle, infamous for the many lives it has claimed. Well, that's interesting. It would be a shame if I killed it. Alright, I'm always pretty bad at the gladiator fight, to be honest.
You'll make a fine addition to the front lines, stranger.
The demons! They are everywhere. Must kill them all!
Dress his wounds and bring him to us. I want to know more about the others he speaks of.
Yes, Your Grace. If Sentinel holy blood is spilled on these grounds, you will lose all sovereignty here.
Damn it. It's always during that rope thing. I always fucking get owned during that spot. I just haven't actually learned how that really works ever. That was better though. I only lost 1 life. And I honestly shouldn't have. I just didn't notice that he was doing the deflecty spinny thingy. What's up, Optimus Hyde? How are you doing?
Nothing. Earth will be consumed, regardless of what.
Boom. Oh my god, the chain spear! Give me it!
The portal is ready. We should leave.
I want to use it so bad. Bye, lol. I also do want to read that whole history of the Night Sentinels thing at some point. Maybe at the end of the stream today I'll read through it all.
Systems. Vega has no control over.
If you had let the culling continue, the human race you fight to protect would have survived.
Yeah, doubt it.
Now I will resurrect the icon of sin. He will devour Earth and leave your home world in ruins. Life on your planet shall never return. And this will be yet another world you brought to extinction. This stronghold will now serve as your prison. With no power, you can do no more harm to our mission, and we may continue the work that must be done.
Bet. Hey, buddy.
She didn't know you had the demonic crucible. In the end, the very power source you sought to eradicate from Earth is now what will help you save it.
The mission on Sentinel Prime was a success. The demonic consumption of Earth has been stopped.
Only a Slayer's crucible blade can stop a Titan. You must get to
Oh
the
boy.
Sentinel city of Taris Nabad.
Time for
Free
Taris
your
Nabad.
crucible before it is too late. Without it, the Titan cannot be stopped.
This actually might be my favorite level. Arc Complex and Taris Nabad, I think, are probably my 2 favorites overall. I don't really need to upgrade anything else. I don't fucking use any of the other things.
Your crucible is still embedded in the Titan that attacked this Sentinel city. Your first battle against the demons in this world, where the legend of the Slayer began.
Ow. Oh, what the fuck? You're still alive? Oh. Come over here, bitch. Oh my god, I got no ammo. How are you not dead? What? Oh my goodness. Get out of here. Yeah, fuck you. That was way less clean than it should have been, but whatever.
City of site of the first recorded demon attack in Argentina. According to the Corax town, the city would have been lost had it not been for the arrival of the slave.
Bow, banana, bow, banana, bow, bow, banana, bow, banana. Where is he? Where is he? I don't see him. Oh, he's over there, that bitch. I didn't hit him with the fucking thing either. Okay, thank God. Whew.
Oh, you astray. All that rage, and you couldn't save this world from itself. But this time, Earth will be different.
Where is it? Oh, got him. My flame went away. Fuck. I want my armor. I'll get the map just because I like having maps. What? I definitely did not hit that 5 times in a row. Hello? Oof. Everything up here, right? Yeah.
is written that your hatred for the demons gave the people of Argent a new home, as it does now on Earth.
I hate how prowlers can like in the same frame that they teleport right in front of you can also attack you. So like you don't even know that they're in front of you yet and they're already getting a swipe off. That is quite obnoxious. The Divinity Machine.
We must move. Quickly. There are those who would seek to stop this. I offer you a gift. Take it. It will give you strength. Help you on your journey.
Oh my god, that's what Hayden said in 2016. Oh.
And now, they will fear you.
The Divinity Machine. Within the infinite conscious matrix of the all-seeing maker god mind. That's such a fucking whack sentence. The infinite conscious matrix of the all-seeing maker god mind. There exists every potentiality, every predictive variable of possible future timeline, each one known to the maker collective with omniscient, inextricable clarity. The god mind surveys these timelines, watching them from form and expand exponentially like fractal patterns in the fabric of existence. Among these infinite possibilities, only one constant appears among them, among us, unchanged by the flowing data of endless variability, that of the prophesized destroyer, the one who would bring about the destruction of the makers. That's me. Oh shit, I forgot there's a goddamn thing over here. Can I get some ammo? That would be great. Thank you. Why don't I have a fucking blood punch? Oh god, I'm using a VFC. That got hairy for a second. Oh, right. I forgot that it was on the bottom. Where's the thing again? Is there something I can... Ow. Oh no, I'm gonna die in here. Wait, what? Where's the thing I'm supposed to shoot? Am I losing my mind? Isn't there something I'm supposed to shoot in here? Wait, what? What the hell am I supposed to do in here again? What? Whoa, what? What am I missing? What am I forgetting? Why is my brain not working right now? Is there a green thing I'm supposed to shoot somewhere in here? Oh, it's right here. I'm so stupid. I'm a dummy dum-dum. I'm just a little dumb and slow and not smart. Oh, Jesus. Oops. Can we hit the fucking thing? Thank you. I'm stuck. Well, that was very nice of Archie to just spawn right in front of me this time. It was very kind of him to do so. I love not having to hunt good old Archibald down. Hello, Dave. Testa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see you switched to Terran Bull. Yeah, you know. Hope you're doing okay, mate. Oops, I missed. Get over here. I am fucking this up so bad. Oh! What? What do you mean I failed? That's ridiculous. Oh, fuck. What? Oh my god, dude, Marauders. Oh my god, I got no fucking ammo. Oh my god, the fucking timer again! AI viewers. Dude, it keeps fucking timing. I literally am missing it by a fucking millisecond each time. I fucking swear to God. I swear to God. Goodness. I fucking lose my mind. And I'm out of ammo there. Oh my goodness. Why is this being so difficult right now? Oh my lord. My lord. Finally! Holy shit. That was way more ridiculous than it needed to be. My fucking tab thing is broken. There. Where the fuck am I going again?
If the crucible blade is removed, the Titan will rise again.
Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm just really excited for the new Doom DLC that's coming out next week. So we are doing all of them in preparation. building.
Your vault should contain what you need.
I would like ammo. Boom.
The world of Argent has fallen. Divided, the demonic energy flows now to the south, and the society you once knew has been replaced by a corrupted world under Maker. It did not need to end this way.
It missed. How did it hit the pain elemental? I'm stuck. I knew that was gonna kill it. I'm stuck again. Oops. Oh, I guess I didn't really need the ammo there. Mine. Oh, fuck. Oops. Oh, that was over here. Whoops. I always forget that one. Although, where's all those other ones? Oh, I forgot that at the very beginning. Fuck me. So that's 2, but then what's the other 2? Huh. We did this, we did this, we did...
I'm sure you'll want to try out your weapon first before we leave.
Yeah, kinda. No! Get over here. Alright, now we go back to... the Slayer Gate. Now that we got the Crucible. Die. I don't remember if there's two. Oh, he just died to that? Oh, there were two as well. I could have still gotten the challenge. That's so sad. Oh well. I can't believe he just fucking died like that, like a little bitch. Did I hate Prowlers so much? Yeah, fuck you. Can I get some ammo from a little guy? Thank you. Yeah, that's right. See you later, bitch. I don't really fucking care about the other shit. Do I? I'll just get this Sentinel thing anyway. And there's this thing, which I don't care about, really. And I don't know where that last thing is. Whatever. Oh, there's still another fucking guy there. Lol. Yeah, whatever. Alright, we'll do Necrovol Part 1, and then I think I'll be done for today.
No human or sentinel has ever set foot in their dimension. You can use the Maker's Origin Factory in the Hell City of Necrovol to pass through the void. Once there, you will not be able to leave on your own. But Vega can create an exit portal for you. That is why you must bring Vega through the void with you to Urdak.
Understood. I'm detaching myself from the ship's systems. Processing. Total transfer to external drive complete.
no longer connected to your ship, I will reconfigure the portal to Necroball for you.
Do you require anything else?
Before we begin our journey to Burnak, you will not be able to return until the mission is complete.
I guess I'll do all this shit now. What? What? Why can't I? Am I stupid? Thought you could just jump down there. Oh. Nice. Oops. Yeah, it's forked. Isn't that fun? Where is my... Wow, look at all my cool shit. This little room is actually like one of the coolest things they added to the games. I actually love this. This game is so good. It's so true, 4x1. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? I absolutely love this whole room. It's such a cool set of Easter eggs. Oh, they even got the ammo crates. I didn't even notice that before. Oh, dude, absolutely. I have played Dark Ages more than any of the other ones. Dark Ages is my favorite one. Got fucking almost 400 hours in that game. Base version? Yeah, well, the DLC's not just out yet, but that's what we're waiting for. That's what I'm doing this whole Doom rerun for. What about you?
Beyond Maker. Pure Maker technology. Inspired by Sentinel weapons. And refined by
You play it twice? Nice.
its destructive potential is staggering.
Definitely your favorite? Nice, yeah, no, I think it's overall the most enjoyable. Like, Eternal is probably the overall best and, like, you have the highest chance of feeling like an absolute insane god in this game. But if you're, like, rusty or you just, like, don't want to put the time into it, it's definitely not as fun as what it could be. But Dark Ages is like, it's just so perfect. I just love everything about how good you can get and the overall feeling of it. And it's just a very satisfying combat loop. Okay, so this is a fun fact. You guys ready for this? I am so dumb. And for literally until so recently. I thought the only way to get this secret is to try to do a ballista boost. I thought it was literally just a fucking skill check thing to be able to get up here, and I have never been able to do it. Oh my god, I just did it. But apparently, oh, there it is. I literally never knew that there's like there's some way to get that normally without doing that. And I guess it's this? Although it's still not working. How do you, like, what's the normal way to get that secret? I literally did not know that there's just a little puzzle you have to solve to get up there. I never knew that was a thing. What the hell are you supposed to do? Why does that not work? Hello, fake Gemini, by the way. No one know how I'm supposed to do this? Oh my god, Hyper, hello. I'm not even sure how I ever got that. Oh, okay. Hyper, how do you get what's the normal way? No, I know, I did that. That's how I was just saying, that's the only way that I thought you could get that. I thought it was just a skill check secret. I never knew until like a month ago that there's actually like a puzzle to get. But how are you supposed to, is this just like, is it bug? Is it just not working? Oh, is it because I already got it? Like, does this normally work if I didn't already get the secret, I guess? So like, what, you shoot that and then like, it just like drops or something? I literally never knew that that was a fucking thing. I just always thought this was a fucking skill check ballista boost secret for my entirety. Okay, jump pad, I see. Interesting. Funny. Alright. Great. Alright, let's go do Necrovol 1 and then calling it a night.
Argent energy is made from the souls of Hell's victims. This is the factory where that takes place. Necrovol, the city of the damned.
Well, shit. Wow, what the hell is that? You good, bro? The hell? Yeah. I want to die. There you go. That works. Don't laugh at me, Hyper. I'm much worse at this game than I am at Dark Ages, alright? How did I not hit that? Oh my god. Same. I have seen you play this game. Shut up. You are literally insane at this game. You are not allowed to say that.
Here the humans arrive from Earth.
Still true though. Yeah, like
Selected for the process.
it's true in the sense that LeBron James is worse at, I don't know, 3v3 pickup than he is at the actual NBA or whatever. It's like, no, dude. You're still fucking insane at both things. Oh, that's where the Baron is. Whoops. I went to the wrong one. Ow. Wait, what? Wait, it's... Oh, there's... Oh, that's right, you have to come from the side.
The Khan Maker needs Earth and its soul.
Can I get a source on that?
The culling allows
It wasn't the best analogy, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about, alright?
as you save your world, you put hers in peril.
You probably need to get Eternal Sub 2 hours to compare. What can you get it at now?
It determines who's fit to begin the soul extraction process. The rest will be discarded to the blood swamps.
For some reason, I always take forever on this thing too, and I don't know why. Thank God.
While it's exposed,
What? Alright, we didn't fuck it up this time, thank God. Didn't even know you could do that. Yeah, brother. That's what watching... what's his name? I forget what his name is. There's some speedrunner that does that. Oh, you didn't know you could do the skip either? That's crazy. Absolutely massive. No, someone else does that. They all do the skip to get to the box or whatever, but the double crucible on the eyes. Actually, I'm pretty sure they all do that. Pretty sure all of them do the double crucible on the second pair of eyes. What's the other guy's name? It's like a French guy. His name starts with an N. I forget. Oh, I forgot that explodes. I need some ammo. Oh, I got a lot of suit shit. I can do one of these things. What should I do? Oh. Better I don't use any
I
of this
love
shit.
Gemini, you know?
Thank you for the follow, 4X. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This shit doesn't fucking matter. And I never even remember to use the shield. That's right. The last time I watched a full channel speedrun with NPC mode and didn't pay attention. I watch so much Absolute Massive, dude. Every time he streams now and is speedrunning, I'm watching that shit. It's so addicting. Oh, hello. Come over here, guys. I wanna hit you with the thing. Wank. 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 What is the bulldozer? Don't really know what that means. Oh, the! How in the world did I take that out? Where's Archie? I did not press. I mean, I was. Whatever. It actually doesn't matter. But I literally did not press the fucking BFC button. I don't know how the hell... Or BFG button. I don't know how the hell my BFG came out. Only restricted? Yeah. Yeah. I just watch the normal ones. I mean, I don't know, I just watch whoever's fucking playing or streaming, to be honest. There's one guy that does it like full on non 100%. Oh yeah, no, they can't do that in the ones that I watch. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm watching restricted ones then. Yeah, I don't watch any unrestricted streamers, I guess. Fuck, that's such an easy... I'm always blown away at how easy this one is, and I always forget how easy it is. It's like... It's literally just fucking 2 demons. So I'll get this.
The humans must be tortured, the flesh tenderized. Once enough pain has been inflicted and the spirit broken, the soul is ready for
not this
the
one.
extraction process.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's not this fucking thing at all. Lol. Okay. He is so brain dead compared to Eternal. Yeah, whatever. Shut the fuck up. I don't care what you think. Okay, that works. I don't know how the hell that went out, but that's fine. I'll take it. Stop using foul language against my favorite game in the world, okay? No one cares if it's quote-unquote brain dead. All the Dooms are good as hell and fun. Alright. He fucking dodged it! Didn't say brain dead was bad. Yeah, but that's the implication, know what I'm saying? No one says, oh, this game's brain dead, but then they're actually like, haha, that's fine. Ah! Oh shit, he spawned. I forgot he spawns already. Ay, 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 ay. No! What, give me! Hey yo, alright, that was relatively clean. Compared to the other shitty Marauder fights I was doing. Yeah, I mean, like, literally everything is fucking brain dead when Eternal is the comparison. Yeah, I don't know. I see enough annoying people just comparing the 2 or the 3 all the time, and I'm just like, I don't know, just play the fucking games. Like, not everything needs to be a dick measuring contest. Oh. Why is my thing not switching? No! Oh, we got blocked as well. Yeah, that is true as well. I agree. Oh. Whoops. Too much. Can we... What is it, a left side? Oh, shit. Left side. Hold up. I need to do something really dumb and stupid. 1. 2. Kinda forgot about that. Left side. I'm on the left. Woo! Okay, we did it.
Once the spirit is broken and enough pain has been inflicted,
Aye. Come on.
only when the human has lost all hope
I wanna die. I will tell you though that doing ballista boosts off of jump pads is one of the most satisfying things in this game. I don't know why, I don't know what it is about it, but it just feels so fun to do every single time. $100%. Watch your, yeah, dude. That is a good point. You definitely got to try to mix a little bit of TDA in there as well. Otherwise, yeah, something is probably gonna go wrong. Hooray. I don't need to use this bullshit, but whatever. I literally don't care. Whee! Wait, what? How did I not fill that up? How's that? What? How's that even possible? I didn't skip anything. What? Whatever. Whatever. Can't hit tab again for some dumb reason. Let me hit tab! Thank you. It's Necrovol 2. Right. I think that's going to be it. See, I still need to actually play something tomorrow. Okay, let me look at how this is gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish the base game tomorrow, 100%. Necrovol 2, Urdak, and Final Sin, easy peasy. Which means then I have a lot of time to do tag 1 and 2, and I think I will need that time because I have only ever played through both of those twice in total. And only once of those on Nightmare, and I remember one time I was stuck on Nightmare at one specific fight for so long that I got so fucking sick of it, and I stopped playing for months until returning, and then eventually beat it. So there's a good chance that that could take me a really fucking long time. So I'm gonna make sure I have enough time to do that. So yeah, I guess we can start tag 1 on Wednesday. So I want to make sure I don't... Because, I mean, I guess I could technically start tag 1 and then just pause halfway through since these levels are basically the size of fucking, like, 2.5 levels from the base game. And then I can just save and then just load in. So I was saying I don't want to finish the base game so early tomorrow that I'm just having like a 1-hour stream and then I've got nothing else. And since the other levels take so long, yeah, whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. Alright, we're pretty good on the schedule then. We definitely will be able to complete everything by the DLC's release date next week. Hell fucking yeah. And I can't hit tab again for some dumb reason. I hate this. Why does this happen? Let me hit the map button. I want to read the codexes. I want to die. I want to look like this fucking guy right here. Just... Oh, thank God I did it. Okay. We got there. Holy moly, this is really long. Oh my God, and they're fucking essays. Holy shit, I didn't realize these were this long. Oh my God, I want to read these because I never have. And Hugo said that we should reread these before we play Revelations. Oh my God, these are so long. How long is it going to take me? This is going to take me fucking 20 minutes to read. Holy shit. Alright, let me see how long it's going to take me to fucking read these things. Here we go. Sentinel History, Part 1. You guys ready? Strap on in. Here's a history lesson for you. In the days before man first spoke, an immense shard of rock and metal was cast onto the world from the heavens. Thunder and cataclysm shook the land as the skies were torn asunder. The cosmic spirit cleft a hole through our mortal lands, pole to pole, from the cold wastes of the umbral plains to the fetid swamps of Iron Fang. The womb of the world opened, and the elemental wraiths, the firstborn, spilled forth. They took to the skies, fierce in their emancipation. In their exultation, they brought vitality to the land, and all that felt their breath were awakened from eternal slumber. Fierce beasts and an unforgiving biosphere rose in the passing of their shadow as the wraith call echoed across Argentinur. First came the ancestrals, feral creatures invigorated by the magic of the wraiths. They grew to enormous heights, mighty behemoths who waged war with each other over 4 years untold. Their battles tore the land asunder and destroyed all creation caught in their wake. The wraith call continued to spread across the land, and soon the Argenta emerged from the steppes, our souls stirred onto form by the power of their breath. The Titans towered over the wild... This is only fucking a quarter way done with the first one. Jesus Christ, we got how many of these to do? Holy shit. The Titans towered over the wild-blooded tribes, but found them uncowed. Uncowed? What the fuck does that mean? The secret of the sword was discovered, and in the darkness of sweltering mountain forges, we beat steel until it was strong enough to pierce bone and sever flesh. Thus, we came to be, born of rock and fire, lowly in birth, but arisen by the strength of our will. By the blessedness of the first ones, we forged sword and shield and took the hammer to the ancestrals. We claimed dominion of creation by right of blood and magic. And the time of man came to be. With the ancestral beasts driven back to their bleak valleys, we rose, we tilled the fertile land, husbanded beasts of burden, and built towering cities in the hallowed palace on the obsidian throne. We crowned King Omera the Father, the first of the line that shall reign in perpetuity. We built the Cathedral of Reflection to worship the first ones, and formed the Order of the Deeg, whose priests pay tribute to the wraiths and appease their tempestuous hunger. Oh, our sons and daughters... This is the first one. Our sons and daughters chose the path of the sword or the path of the alchemist, for each duty honors the gods. Though our ways were righteous, we were not without strife. Storms and great quakes cast our spires down. Barbaric tribes laid siege to our fields in search of the great gifts Mother Argenta had bestowed upon our world. And the song of the wraith call threatened to drive lesser men into madness. We were not lesser men. We defended... That sounds so fucking funny. We defended that which the first ones gifted to us, our lands and right to the bounty held within. We beat back the barbarian hordes and hardened our resolve. We rose above the fire. Our bodies and souls tempered, and an unbreakable will was shaped in the fort of battle. What emerged was the heart of our legion, the Order of the Night Sentinels. Holy shit. In the time of grief, when King Etrix took the throne, a blessing came to the people of Argenta. White porcelain beings from a world above our own brought gifts to dinner. Observers to our great deeds, admirers of our convictions, they sought to make bond with our swords and bring lasting order to our world. These were beings unlike any we had seen before. Sword and shield held no weight against them, for the ethereal flesh of these luminous beings seemed unbound by mortality. Able to move through time and space, they held sway over all dominions of the known and unknown dimensions. Through their ways, we grew stronger, our society bolstered by their infinite wisdom and all-knowing power, assuring our people safety for all time. In this world and the next, where we sharpened the blade and mastered our magic, they bolstered the soul and spirit. Death would no longer be the end for our people, the ones we call the Makers, our new allies in this brutal world, have given us the security in death we fought so hard to achieve in life. We would find eternal peace, and our minds would rest easy with the knowledge that those we fought alongside in battle would join us in the lands beyond the mortal plane. The strength of our ways, the purity of our essence would, by Maker law, grant us passage to the great city in the clouds. There, our women and children, warriors and kin alike, would welcome us. We adopted the holy doctrine of the Makers, gifted in exchange with the chance to earn eternal rest for our mortal souls. In blessed Urdak, the covenant we held now under the embrace of our new gods fostered a peace we had never known, and for they were unlike the first ones, whose presence offered no paradise from fear and the uncertainty of existence in a harsh and unforgiving world. The Maker's embrace was warm and guided us into an era of spiritual prosperity. Holy fuck, that's only number 2. Here we go. With machine and enchantment of the Makers, the Argenta brought our newfound clarity to the disparate realms of the Empyrean Void. We took flight with the support of our gods, spreading the enlightened word of the Khan Maker. We discovered there was not one enemy, but many. Worlds and people unknown to the Argenta were unveiled, and we saw our own suffering reflected in our eyes. In their eyes. Our righteous army strode into battle under the banner of the Night Sentinels and fought for the freedom of all peoples from the grasp of those who would exploit and prey upon them. Though we battled on soil not our own, the blood we shed in foreign lands safeguarded Argenta and the sons and daughters that defended it. Through the strange peoples we liberated, new alliances were formed, and our beliefs became their own. Our armies swelled. As the Argenta traversed the stars with gleaming war fleets, the Khan of the Makers approached King Rowan on his throne. He sensed his god restless by her disquiet manner. The king and Khan spoke, and the god revealed she had foreseen a schism in the blood of the Argenta. A test would be required to identify its host among us. She spoke of a holy rite to be performed on the strongest of our warriors. Only those that proved worthy would be tested, for the impurity could reside in only the most resilient of our legion. The divinity machine, a great tribute by Maker Scolaris, would help us to cleanse any impurities from our flock, ensuring our continued prosperity in this world and in the Maker realm that awaited in the afterlife. The malicious one, if not exhumed from our ranks, would jeopardize our safe passage to the heavenly realm of Urdak. The Dark One was not amongst them yet, nor would he be for many generations. Only the Mother God, through divination and Maker sight, would determine when he stood before them. The Makers were truth, and only their unclouded eyes could find the one who was marked. The prophecy of the unholy one was written, but through the ages the warning grew faint until only the Khan Maker herself and the high priests of the Order D were that still whispered of he that would one day come to threaten their way of life. Wow. In the time of King Novik, as the Argenta secured peace and safety through dimensions across time and space, an outlander came to us. He was not of our world and spoke an ugly tongue. How he first took step upon our land was unknown. Sentinel scouts had found the outlander bloodied, clawed, and near death, mumbling of impending doom, and the forces of darkness. Oh my god, that's the name of the game. The scent of blood followed him, and the gore that stained his army seemed not entirely his own. By Argenta law, the stranger would be judged in the Colosseum, where he would be given the chance of all who stray from the path to fight for his freedom. We knew not of the stranger. His mind seemed crippled with rage. He dressed in attire not suited for our lands and carried munition of arcane origin. We watched as his will overcame his injuries, and in the blood arena he proved his worth. The Outlander's technique was crude and brutal, but the determination in his charge echoed that of any true-born sentinel. His war cry echoed through the Colosseum, as did the sound of his fury, and the guards cheered his banner rip and tear. They shouted as the beast pushed beyond mortal wounds and certain death. He would be gifted no rank, no title. The survivors in the arena were provided only one reward, the right to earn an honorable death while spreading the blessings of the Makers to those in need. The Outlander's determination was witnessed, his ravings documented, and through the word of the Order Deeg, the Con Maker had him brought before her. She set her minions to learning his tongue, for with his ugly words he spoke of lands unseen, creatures born of fire, and a dark place unknown to the Queen and her caste. Yet another opportunity to expand the gift of the Makers to those in need. Ah, interesting. Whoop. Whew, we're getting there. Sort of. On the eve of the Black Star, the Dark Ones came from a world beneath our own, not through ship nor ephemeral vessel, but through the fabric of dimensions. Out of swirling fiery gates came horned beasts from a timeless realm. First one, then many. Crashing waves of evil swelled from the obsidian forest of the Argentian overlands. The Alorum clans from the Eastern Mountains fell first to the black hordes of devils, and the city of Telorum was slung under the weight of their charge. We sentinels rose to meet the beasts with spear in hand, the might of the holy fleet striking back at the demons, but the dark gates were from whence they came, gave birth still to even greater hordes. A line of blood was drawn with the fallen of both sides, and the unholy wars began as the time of darkness came upon us. Oh no. Holy fuck, this one's long. Whew. Unlike enemies of the past, we could not contain the demons emergent from the Dark Realm. Their weaponry was not conjured from machine to steel, but from the essence of their very being, a dark magic not known to us in our many conquests. Had we grown overconfident, our victory serving to dull our blade as we drank in the glory of our expanding empire? That was a question. What? A dark magic not known to us in our many conquests. Had we grown overconfident, our victories serving to dull our blade as we drank in the glory of our expanding empire. Okay, there we go. Lost, we knew not of how to prevail against this foe. The Maker gods stood perplexed, and our engineers and priests scrambled to find the advantage in battles we so desperately needed. Unknown to the enemy, we were pushed to the brink of defeat, and our gods stood with us as we worked to find the answer. The Order of the Deeg were the first to unlock the mystery of these foul creatures. The priests were able to capture several of the beasts and set about to identify the source of their power. It was then that the essence of the Dark Realm was discovered. Not wholly unlike our own, this power was the life essence that flowed through their twisted form and powered their attacks. It could be harnessed to power our own weapons, giving the Argenta the chance to combat the demons on even footing. The priests believed that with greater knowledge of the essence, we could discover its source and cut it off from the demons to strangle their armies from within, allowing us to regain the advantage we required for victory on the battlefield. The Conmaker gave blessings to our majesty and directed the priests to delve deeper into the mysteries of the scarlet elixir from the demonic realm, for she sought only to return balance to our universe. Proper assimilation was required, as hell stood beyond her influence. After great effort, the priests discovered more than they had ever hoped for. They learned of the true nature of the demonic energy and how it could strengthen those skilled enough to harness its power. The energy coursing through the malformed bodies of our relentless enemy could be used to end life or to enhance it. The power to heal, to mend, immortality, knowledge, and enlighten faculties beyond our understanding. With the demon's life force in the skilled hands of the sentinel priests and under the righteous gaze of the Con Maker, our people would not only rise to victory over the unholy horde that clawed at our walls, we would move to a higher plateau of existence, ushering in a new era of military science and industrial healing. No sentinel would grow sick, no maker would need to suffer the transfiguration that they so feared, and all would be risen. None could ever oppose our peaceful ways and threaten our world again. True balance over hell and its legions, over space and time, in this world and all others, we would dictate the order. United with the Makers, we would find peace eternal. Oh my god, it's the name of the game. Oh my god, it's only like halfway through. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Whew. Hold on, let me drink some water. Alright, we're getting there, boys. Whew. The Con Maker demanded a teeth of the essence, is that how you say it? Tith of the essence, and driven by her desire, the priests submitted themselves to her will. The Order of the Deek took counsel with the king, speaking only of the spoiled lands sure to be found through the cleft in creation, and the opportunity to purge the new invaders from Argent. We took the war to their cursed land, pressing through the gates of wizardry. There was one among us, who seemed to know the true nature of these foul demons. It was the Outlander, the stranger who had come to us from places unknown. He who had survived in the front lines far longer than any Sentinel-born prisoner had before. His passion for battle against the vile horde was evident, his lust for their destruction matching our own. Though, Argent remained a foreign land to him, his fervor caught the attention of inquisitors of the Sentinel Guard. Some whispering of a suspected allegiance he held in secret with the demons. What? Some whispering of a suspected allegiance he had held in secret. Oh, okay. Silencing the critics, King Novid deemed him worthy of selection. The signifiers brought a commission to our king, and it was decided that he be lifted from the common rabble. Though no arena-born prisoner had ever been granted the honor, the Knight Sentinels broke tradition and deemed the Outlander worthy of training a number of disciplines. Disciples grumbled and chafed at the barbarian present in their ranks, but in the war with the demons, all opportunities for even the slightest advantage were to be considered, and as they witnessed the stranger spar with their hall masters, they found in him an undying, unrelenting compatriot. This man was an outsider, friend to none, and yet rose each time he was thrown to the dirt of the circle. Battered and bruised, his brow stained with blood, he rose with grim determination for the chance to face his enemies in armed combat once again. Time passed as the stranger was instructed in the codified matrices of their order, the ancient lessons of battle and brotherhood taught to all sentinels. He could sense the opportunity before him. Soon all of hell would feel his wrath once again. Satisfied that he would not be a detriment to their prowess, the Knight Sentinels granted him his wish as they ventured through the Hellgates with the stranger in tow. They knew no rest, fighting in the unnatural elements and training under the blood moon of night. The stranger suffered exhaustion, wounds, and sickness, but asked for no aid, and was offered none. 3 times the Knight Sentinels ventured into the gate and back, and upon every return the stranger strode more capable than before. His gait locked in step with the march of the Sentinels, a disciplined and now controlled lust for demon blood ever present. The passing of years and innumerous battles with the devils indentured the stranger to Argenta's mightiest warriors, and no longer did they condescend to him as a new-blooded conscript, for to them he had become a brother-in-arms, forged in war, an ally, and a weapon. Would you look at that? As we warred with the beasts, the Argenta society grew under the watchful eye of the Makers and through the endless power of the Essence. While our generals were consumed with the unholy war, our culture was marked by the beautiful potion the enemy had provided us, the sweet elixir. It brought us immeasurable capacity and empowered us to reach farther into dimensions once thought to be beyond our grasp. Under the direction of our maker gods and the engineering of our high priests, our weapons blazed and our war machines stormed. The throngs of the populace drank deeply from the well of energy unveiled by the priests, but we of the Knight Sentinels took no part in their abundance. Some among us whispered accusations and warnings against this manner of progress, but they were quelled, as it was not our role to dictate the future of our people, only to defend it. Wonderful. Holy fuck. Whew. All right. As the Black Star ascended to its zenith, King Novik sat restless on his throne as a howling darkness began to assemble just beyond the mountain rise to the east. The blight came upon us in droves, flooding forth from the Hellgate with merciless fury. They brought with them a monstrous titan, the Dreadnought, a beast to rival the stature and menace of even the mightiest ancestral. The grotesque giant laid waste to all before him, crushing all in his path. This was a total demonic assault, striking at the heart of Argentina as never before. How was it that the behemoth could pass through the demonic gate without warning? We would never know, though the Knight Sentinels believed treason was at play. Caught off guard, the Sentinels scrambled late in defiance of the Titan and his horde, and with his coming, the holy city of Terasnabad prepared for judgment. With the onslaught of the demons massed in the sprawling shadow of the abhorrent fiend, the city shook to its foundation. None were spared, save those that fled north. The vile swarm ransacked our temples and palaces, burning our towers and feasting on the souls of our clergy. Yet the Night Sentinels rallied and held fast against the demons, though they were pushed back and corralled at the blood arena. As the dark of night descended, their swords remained potent and shred the enemy multitude with abandon. Amidst the unyielding ranks of the Sentinels, when all other apprentices had fallen in battle, stood the Outlander. Rip and tear, he roared, ferocious in battle. The remaining conscripts of the arena stood in awe as they witnessed the beast who had once raged within their very selves, now armored alongside the shoulders of his Sentinel brethren. He had risen where none other had before, a true-born Sentinel fighter, the very best among them. But though the swarm fell before their assault, the Titan remained invincible, for none could tame the behemoth alone. In the hours before dawn, as the Night Sentinels weathered their relentless assault, the Outlander held his ground at the foot of the great wall in the northern bend of the castle. Seeing his unending vigor, Samur, Chancellor to the Mother God, hurried the Outlander away under veil of secrecy and, for reason unknown, submitted him to a rite untold. This was heresy, for Samur received no consent from the Khan Maker, nor did he receive her counsel. In the Chapel of Purity, the Outlander submitted himself to the divinity machine. There, Samur Maker, the seraphim known to us only as the aid to the Mother God, blessed the Outlander with fierce speed and power to match his will. It was the method by which this transfusion took place that was most uncertain to us, for we were of the knowledge that the Maker device bestowed onto the Argenta so many generations ago was to be used by the priests only to find the impurity among us. Oh my God, Amogus, how could it be that the device that was meant to cull the Sentinel breed of its contaminants could then be used to purify the Outlander's body and give rise to the one who would lead us into battle henceforth? What rose from the holy coffin on that fateful day was not the impure abomination the Covenant warned us of. The hero within would come to be known only as the Great Slayer, the Time Walker, the warrior Khan whose fire sword would blaze forth a path for the just and cut through the demonic horde with a vengeance that only a god king could summon. He rose unbroken by the ritual, his eyes burning with maker magic. He took the crucible in his hand, and wraith fire leapt forth from the blade as only it will when held by a true Sentinel warrior king. In our darkest hour, the Slayer had been chosen, defying tradition, our most sacred laws, and the will of the great Khan herself. A stranger to our lands, had been blessed with celestial might. Whew. Oh my God. With the coming of the Slayer, the Night Sentinels took the campaign deeper into the heartland of the demons than ever before. Mighty Atlands were brought forth, tearing past through the hordes of hell alongside the Slayer and his army. The high priests, under the guidance of the Mother God, had found means to gain entry to the innermost regions of the demon world, and with the Deeg's presence, new gates could be opened. Our war machines were unstoppable, wrought with Maker technology enhanced by the very essence our enemies hurled against us. Excuse me. As our enemies drove deeper and deeper into the blood-drenched territory of the demons, countless victories were assured with the power of the Slayer. For with the Alpha Interfector at the fore of our pack, we brought certain doom to our foes. What the fuck are we talking about? And though our hearts were pure and our purpose righteous, unbeknownst to the fighters of Argenta, in our wake and under the veil of secrecy, the Mother God had set her priests to build vast factories upon the heathen's land that she might gather the essence for further development. How this deception began, we would not know, for our focus remained on the hordes of the underworld. Why then would we stoop so low as to consider our Mother God of betraying our covenant? So this is where the Dark Ages DLC is going to be happening, right? Because when we get into the DLC, we're going to be like seeing the start of this. This is kind of like where we pick up, I guess. The Khan Maker did not seem at ease with the unforeseen rise of our Slayer, and the Seraphim who had birthed the Destroyer in secret soon vanished from Urdak, perhaps exiled for his heresy. Our legions rose unfettered under the unquenchable rage of the Doom Slayer, and his design led the Khan Maker to find profit in his endorsement. It soon became known that the Slayer was the Maker's god machine, a holy relic reborn, sent to bring the Maker's word to the wicked and to smite those who would seek to harm all who followed the path to Urdak. With the Slayer unwittingly cleaving a path for her, the Mother Gods siphoned the essence, processing it beyond our knowledge into the fuel that would come to be known as Argent Energy. The Slayer cared not for polity. He took no interest in the workings of our people, but set his task only on his desire, the destruction of the demons and their world. He no longer spoke for reasons unknown, though it was understood that he still possessed the ability, offering only guttural hefts of anger as he inflicted pain upon his enemies. For years he marched with the Night Sentinels through the fires of the demon lands, and every return to our homeworld found much change in Argent Nur. Should any blame be appointed to the Sentinels, it is this: in our fervor we were negligent of our people and did not receive the rising tide of evil our crusade empowered. We knew only the enemy laid before us and the wealth of Argenta at our backs, and did not pause to seek the cost and method of this progress. Oh, we're getting, oh my god, this one's so long too. Oh, I told myself I would read all this. All right. Holy moly. Taking forever. Yet, as the Slayer and Night Sentinels battled the demonic host, their failure to act outside the confines of their duty allowed the rancor of the essence to grip the Argenta. I don't even know what I just read. Battle the demonic, their failure to act outside the confines. Okay. It was on a mission deep within the boiling seas of the Netherrealm, where the Order of the Six reside, that a company of Night Sentinels learned of the Khan Maker's true dealings with the callous beasts. By Maker design, it was kept secret from the Sentinels and Argent people alike that the essence we had grown so reliant on during this war was comprised of the very spirit of our brothers and sisters who had fallen to these vile creatures. The truth had been uncovered, that all beings who found their end by the demonic horde would become a vassal of the hellscape, their flesh and time twisted into the very demons where we fight, their souls extracted to create the essence that powers their world and ours. The victims were the enemy, and the enemy would become us. Yeah, okay, so again, this is, yeah, we're basically like in between these two chapters, I believe, is what the Dark Ages DLC is going to be covering. The soldiers stood in awe at the base of a factory dedicated to such action, a place where the bodies of the slain were sorted and processed, tortured for the mill to have their souls extracted through sinister magic. Enormous vats of pain and suffering, ethereal energy, and haunting sounds of lost souls awash in an eternity of servitude, transformed into energy to power our struggle against the Dark Realm and its malice. But worse than this grim reality was the discovery of the machinery which was used to enact the vile process our fallen had been subjected to. For it was not by hoof and claw that this blasphemous technology had come to pass, but by the hand of the Argenta, guided by the Mother God's desires. We had fallen deep within the grasp of the enemy. What we had fought against would not reveal itself to be true, as without countenance we could hold no sway over the Argenta populace. Regardless, the honor of the Night Sentinels would have to hold up the verity of these claims, and the Mother God could be our divinity no more. In secret corridors and clandestine conference, the Night Sentinels would find those amongst them who similarly distrusted the essence and had foretold the swelling corruption. Once the truth could be shared, the skeptics became members of the Sentinel insurrection, and the breach between holy and unholy Argenta began to grow. The truth could not be denied. The unholy spires raised in the barren lands functioned by blessing of Maker machinery. The Khan had betrayed Argent Nur and had made concert with the demons to harvest their essence, in return granting them access to all the worlds under her influence. A symbiotic relationship had formed, and darkness now had been balanced by a light, for where there was heaven, there would be a hell. The followers would be granted passage to Urdak, and the sinners would fall into the fiery pits of the Dark Realm. This word would be spread from all cultures in all worlds and in all places. We were not without blame, for it was our people, the priests and sentinel engineers, who'd laid the work in place. Argenta slaves had built the dark factories, and our own ancient wraith energy helped purify Hell's elixir into the miracle fuel that now power the Maker's world and our own. The Night Sentinels spoke of the evil brought by the essence and carried their word to all who would listen. We had helped to create this new dichotomy, so it must be for the Argenta to stop the spread of this pestilence, this new phase of existence, the dark and the light. If not for us, then for the innocent whose worlds have yet to fall under the spell of the Maker God and her unseen allies in the Hell dimension. Whew. Even when the Night Sentinels returned from the demonic realm with tales of slave factories that damned the souls of the innocent, the indoctrinated masses of the Argent... I'm just losing my mind right now. The indoctrinated masses of Argent took no quarrel with the Makers. They were indebted to the demon essence. The ministers deliberating, but finding no basis for change. The messengers were cast down for daring to speak against those who have gifted us so much, our gods. The Makers, in their infinite wisdom, would see fit that the faithful continue life anew in Urdak. They feared the wrath of the Mother God. A lifetime of servitude would not be undone by this insurrection. This was simply another trial, a test of faith to identify those that were truly worthy to experience life eternal in Urdak. The Argenta would not waver in their resolve. The Night Sentinels prepared for war once again, though this battle meant drawing the blood of their own brothers. Our army had seen the work of the demons firsthand and knew its evil. They had returned to the way of the wraiths, and though their armament was diminished without the essence, it remained pure and righteous. A division amongst the Argenta had occurred, one side standing in opposition to the doctrine of the Makers, the other locked in belief. The Ascended Empire was comprised of the faithful and misled, wielding the desecrated energies of hell, the power of the Makers, and marauders who had sided with the Khan. The Night Sentinel were bolstered by the free people of Argenta and the mightiest of all the killers, the Slayer himself. Plans and tactics were drawn. The Sentinels would close the Argenta energy factories in Necrovol, that which fed the world of Urdak directly with its supply of fresh essence. They would stop the flow. The slumbering wraiths would wake from their sleep and give Argent courage. For years, the civil war raged and took its toll on the soldiers as their armor laid stained with the blood of their brothers on a cursed battlefield. Finally, an opportunity to end the war had been discovered by the Order Deeg and the Night Sentinels. With the Slayer at the head of their army, they gathered to traverse through the gate and sunder Necrovol, the city of the dead. The Order of the Deeg, the high priests who had pledged their allegiance long ago to the Night Sentinels, worked in service of our mission. Those holy priests who had served the Argenta since time immemorial assured us that the way was clear. A plan was set to march into the accursed walls of Necrovol and smite the factory, cutting off the flow of essence to Urdak and denying the Khan Maker of her prize. Our forces took spear in hand and advanced, and it is there that the venom of treachery struck. Upon entry through the Hell portal, the Night Sentinels were scattered to the winds of unplanned chaos. Our warriors were separated, our ranks split as the gates twisted and hurled them across the unholy realm. Some of our warriors appeared near to gates they had walked before, but found that the vile priests had barred the way back. Then the trap was sprung, and each lone Argenta found himself set upon by bloodthirsty multitudes of demonic beasts. Let it be known that it was not the priests alone who failed the northern armies, but one of the Sentinels' own. Hell found his weakness and exploited it to the demise of Argent. If not for the betrayer's stroke of madness, the Wraith's power would still be our own, and the Sentinel flag would still rise above Argent this day. That's Valen. Alright, finally we're getting there. Scattered in hell, abandoned by their clergy and reinforcements, the Sentinels proved their worth in what would be their final war with the forces of all evil. Unrelenting power in the face of certain death, the Sentinels crushed hundreds of demons and skewered titans. While their Atlands held no more fuel, the Sentinels took to the ground and fought the swarms on land. All of hell knew of the betrayal, for it was without question the Makers and the priests who had sowed the seeds of deceit long before the brave warriors passed through the gate. What Hell saw that day was the beating heart of the free people of Argent. They did not flinch in the face of their own certain death, they died as they lived, with sword and shield in hand, Urdak too low a place to house such giants. Theirs would be the fate of warrior gods, remembered for all time. Lord Sash, the stalwart banner sergeant, was found with his war standard pierced through the throat of a great beast, his body surrounded by the corpses of enemies. Rowan the mighty, the light faded from his eyes, had eviscerated such a multitude that their entrails clung to the black rocks like vines. Gore, relentless until the end, had broken his blade on the backs of his foes, and by the time he fell he had slain another 200 with his hands alone. The priests believed the sentinels all slain, but we are Argenta, born to overcome. Rumors deemed heretical by the Order League persist and claim that the Slayer himself still rages in the unholy realm. None who live can know, for the future of Argent Denur has been bent and twisted by the perverted vision of the essence drinkers. Never again will the light of the wraiths illuminate our world. All has fallen. If the Slayer does live, let him carry our vengeance forward. If he persists, let him wreak violence on those who have wronged us. May the blood of his sword never dry. May his war never end until the guilty have been punished. And may this evil never again spread its shadow over another world. Oh my fucking god, we did it. We read the whole fucking thing. Well, that was kind of interesting. Alright, that's it. I'm done. Thank you for watching, if you stuck around for that. If you stuck around for Gemini's story time. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.